Hey, this is Pastor James coming to you with a midweek message to lift you up and some big announcements. You're not going to want to miss these. The first thing that I'd like to talk to you about and for you to think about right now is that everyone gives their heart to something. It doesn't matter who it is. Everybody has something they're devoted to. Everybody has something that they dream about or think about or spend their time on. And that is essentially the thing that their heart is committed to. So I want you to think just for a moment with this question. Where is your heart and what are you devoted to? Where is your heart and what are you devoted to? Obviously, you know where your heart is, but where do you focus your attention? Where do you spend your energy? Where do you devote your love? And this is an interesting passage from Jesus that actually speaks to this, and it's powerful. Jesus said, "Stop collecting treasures for your own benefit on earth, where moth and rust eat them and where thieves break in and steal them. Instead, collect treasures for yourselves in heaven, where moth and rust don't eat them and where thieves don't break in and steal them. Where your treasure is," Jesus says, "there your heart is too." Now, hold on a second. Where your treasure is, there your heart is too. See, if you ever are following any investigators and the crimes they try to solve, one of the things they'll say is follow the money. Why? Because the money will tell a story. Now, if you're looking for a quick way to figure out where your heart is, Jesus actually says, go and look and see where your treasures are. See where the things you care about are invested and how you spend them. Do you hoard your treasures? Do you hoard your money? Or do you put it into other things? And what do you put it into? So, for example, if you care about, if your heart is devoted to concerts, you'll be going to concerts. That's where you're going to see big expenses, or football games. Or if your heart is devoted to outdoor activities, you'll see that the heart is actually reflected in the spending patterns. And that is exactly what Jesus was talking about. Now, here is what Jesus wants you and I to know. Dedicate your heart to bringing love into the lives of others. There are things in this world that we dedicate our heart to that are not going to last. They are momentary and they actually have no eternal purpose. In fact, the moment they're done, the moment we invest into them, they disappear. And Jesus says there is actually an investment you can make in eternity. You can make an investment that will not deplete or diminish. In fact, it will grow. And that investment is the investment of your heart into the lives of other people through love, through the love of God. Now think about that. Look at what you're doing with your life and take a moment in the next couple days, open your bank account and look at the spending patterns or your credit card and see how you're devoting yourself in your life. And then ask yourself, am I devoting myself to God and God's purposes of loving others in the best and most, in the most faithful way? In the most joyful way. Jesus says, don't give anything unless you do it joyfully. But you know what? You'll find as you give that you will become more joyful and do that. So take a moment, do a heart check, and see where it takes you. I'd love to hear what you find. Now, there's a couple announcements that are so big, and I could hardly even not tell you these already. But the first one is that there is a guest preacher at Highlands Church on September 5th, and it is Dr. Reverend Graham Jesse Baird, who is the founder of Highlands Church. He was the first pastor at Highlands 15 years ago, and you might notice that I share the same last name as him. He is my older brother by 5 years. So if you want to know any dirt on me, if you want to know any funny stories, you'll ask him, and he will be happy to tell them to you. But the good thing is I love him, and I know that you love him. Many of you know him already, and I know that there will be so many people all over the city, all over the county that would love to come to this. So this is why I'm telling you. I want you to reach out to people that you know that maybe they don't go to a church anymore, but they used to go to Highlands, or people that people have known Graham over the time when he lived, maybe his neighbors and things like that, and the friends that he made that weren't part of Highlands. We would like them all to come and hear Graham preach on September 5th. It's going to be a fantastic Sunday. So invite people, let them know that we have a guest preacher, and it's Dr. Reverend Graham Jesse Baird, the first founder and pastor of Highlands Church. Okay, now we have something else I want to tell you about. It's this thing called building communities or being a community builder. We have decided at Highlands Church that we are going to do some serious growth and spiritual development opportunities for you. So if you're interested, as you go through the Therefore series and you hear Jesus saying, go and make disciples, and you say, I want to get off the mountain and I want to do this, and you're trying to figure out what does that look like, we are actually developing right now an incredible track for people who are interested in being a community builder. So if you sign up for that by contacting the office or signing up on a Sunday, we will get back to you right away with a link to a special community builder portal where we are providing resources and, in fact, a community builder workshop on September 7th at 6 p.m., which anybody can attend. And it's going to be here at Highlands Church, and we are going to walk you through those steps of what it means to be a disciple maker, what it means to take the things that Jesus teaches us and then share those with the world around us. And then, of course, I want to share this next awesome announcement with you. We have an outdoor concert this Sunday at 7 p.m., here on Highlands Church lawn, where people love to worship. We are going to have an outdoor concert, and it's going to be King David, this incredible band called Amua, and it's right here. It's an amazing band. We'll have ice cream for $1. We're going to have taco trucks and food trucks like we normally do, and we just want you guys to come, bring the family, and bring your neighbors for an incredible evening here at Highlands Church. Last but not least, we have the Highlands Therefore Fundraiser. This is a big deal. We have been generously gifted the space at Barrel House Brewery, and we have also been generously gifted so much opportunity as all the pieces are coming together. And so now, what we're hoping is that you will participate in the generosity, that you will buy tickets, not just for yourself, but your friends and your neighbors, and bring them there to this night of generosity, this incredible evening called Therefore, where we're going to be having it there at Barrel House. You can see what that's going to look like. So please make a decision to do that. And by the way, the tickets are now $30. So that is just a huge incentive for people if they're trying to think about budgeting and think about how they can bless as many people as possible. Guess what? $30, you could buy 10 tickets or 5 tickets and invite a little crew of people and say, we're going to have an incredible night with Ben Kishark and the PB&J band that is so awesome from the music that he's been recording this past year in Nashville. And then Roots on Railroad is providing the food, and the dessert is a surprise. So I want to share that with you a little bit later. So get ready. It's going to be an incredible year coming up. I pray that you are feeling inspired and that these things, whether you can participate in them or not, you would pray for them because they are your church at work, lifting up the name of Jesus. If you need anything at all, any encouragement, any support, any help, let us know so that we can help you. And if we can't help you, we'll do everything we can to get you to some place where you can receive the help that you need. All right? God bless.